How's it going, Legionaries? This is Baconator, and today I'm bringing you a mod showcase on Cyberware. Now, this mod, which I am loving so far, because if you know me, I love robots and anything cybernetic. This mod is like a Deus Ex kind of cyber enhancement type mod, and I like it so far. It is being worked on a lot, so we might be seeing a lot more stuff. But let's get into it. Starting off. Okay. Starting off, you're going to want to hunt down some of these guys. They are faster and stronger than regular zombies. These are cyber zombies. Yeah, you can kind of tell because. Yeah. But if you kill one of these, which, good luck, it should drop a augment. Now, the thing about these is, depending on what it is, it should be relatively easy to just put it in automatically, because then that'll give you a battery. Only problem is the salvaged internal batteries and all the other ones that are salvaged, they're going to be more expensive to use. So let's go with right here. The purple numbers at the bottom, the tolerance cost, they are significantly more expensive. So before all that, if you wanted to be the most cost effective, you can get yourself a engineering table, which is a piston, some iron, and a crafting table. From there, you can take your take some paper, put it in, take your new augment. You might need a couple of them if you want to get a blueprint, at least till later on. And then it breaks it into its base components, and you get yourself a blueprint. Now I'm going to go over the side bins here. Okay, the two things that might make life easier using this is going to be the blueprint archive and the component box. The blueprint archive is 6 iron and 3 paper, and the component box is any of the parts you find, a chest, and 3 iron. Now the neat thing is, with the component box, if you shift right click, you can pick it up, open it, use it like usual, or shift right click to place it down. And the neat thing is, like Tinker's Constructs, if you have them nearby, you'll actually be able to use them. As you can see, I kind of did a couple of blueprints. But if you have a couple blueprints and some spare materials, you can put the blueprint in. It'll tell you what it needs. So I need a bioreactor, 2 storage cells, and 3 microelectric cells. So I need a storage cell. Right? Oh. Yeah, I don't have a bioreactor, so that's something you gotta watch out for. So you could kill a bunch of cyber zombies and make parts. Oh, I need 2 cells. And here we go. Make yourself a internal battery. Now, as I said before, with killing a bunch of cyber zombies, sometimes the Minecraft spawn isn't too kind. Because you see, there's a normal zombie, there's some creepers and a skeleton over there, there's an enderman. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cyber zombies. Well, that's where these two constructions come in. You got yourself a radio kit, which is solid state circuitry, some iron, and some fiber optics. This will increase cyber zombie spawns nearby. And you also have your radio tower, which is radio tower components and a radio beacon. Now the components, you're going to need some iron, bars, fiber optics, chrome plating. You're going to want a couple of these because, yeah, you're going to need a lot to actually build this thing. And then the actual beacon is an eye vendor, 2 titanium mesh, a radio kit, some solid state circuitry, 4 iron ingots, and an eye vendor. So, yeah, you're talking some later game materials. And the cool thing is, if you don't want zombies to spawn, you can hit it with a redstone signal. Turn it off, and you see the little particle effects. That means it's working. Let's see. That. Oh, I was saying before how there's a later game way of doing this. Well, that is the scanner, which is cyberized, salvaged, or manufactured, some iron, and a diamond. Now this one's neat because you put the item in, and it will go through, scan it, and if it gets to the end, and the 10% chance isn't in your favor, it'll reset and go again. But eventually you will get a blueprint. Oh, okay, on to the next thing. Let's clear that out. You're going to need 2 things to actually become a cyborg. Now, the robo-surgeon, you're going to have to find in a dungeon chest somewhere. I don't, the documentation on this wasn't 100% clear. I was probably dumb while reading it, but I don't know if it's a nether fortress or the end fortress dungeon where you find this. But it's in a dungeon chest somewhere. So you find yourself one of those. The surgery chamber, however, is a lot of iron. Because you're talking a door, a block, and enough for a set of pants. Now, once all that's said and done, you have your augments all taken care of. Just let me grab a couple. Now, a lot of these are pretty cool because you get resistance to disease and poison. You get faster speed and strength. You can eat anything and not worry about it. I do need some generation, though. Let's see, what else do I need? I gotta be careful because you do have a augment limit, and excuse me. Out of 100, you're safe with no negative effects if you stay above 25 and above. Under 25, you're going to start getting damage periodically because your body's rejecting your augments. If you hit 0, you're going to die because the human body is a wonderful thing. Okay, looking at some of these augments, this is probably confusing as hell, but I'll run you through it. Now you have 2 ways of doing this. You can hit the index and you'll see every part you have, or you can click on a section of the body. For example, I have an eye augment. They just take that and you see my tolerance dropped a little bit. I don't have anything for the brain. I go over here because you have skin, muscle, and bone augments, which I have skin and I have bone. Now, the cool thing, which is an interesting and mildly horrifying attention to detail, is you can actually take out your skin. You can take out arms and legs, but you can't take out key organs without dying, so keep that in mind. Now, if I were to remove my skin here, I'm missing skin, so damage will hurt more. Now, I do not want that. Besides, your skin gets replaced with a rendered thing that kind of looks like meat from Mortal Kombat. It's actually kind of horrifying. Okay, let me finish this up and then we'll go from there. Metabolic generator. I can probably do 4. Oh, what else? Now you do have plenty of choice here, so keep that in mind. Do that, and hopefully that doesn't push me over the edge, because I do want to keep it relatively inexpensive. Yeah, I don't think I can do all these. In fact, 11 might actually be my limit. So yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's really what you want to use. And I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, my cat's kind of being loud and attention-seeking. Because you're so fluffy. Yes, I get it. You exist. Jeez. Okay, and once you're all done setting up what augments you want, that is where you go into your surgery chamber. I'm liking the detail right there with the random blood splatters. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And you see in the top left, I have a battery bar now. And in the top right, you'll see hold E to open the Cyberware menu. I do that, I can disable my food generator, or I can disable my HUD lens. Now, if you had other augments in there that you could activate and whatnot, that is where you'd go to find those. Now, I bet you're wondering, how do I charge that battery faster? Well, that's where you get yourself a Cyberware charger. This needs a block of redstone, some iron bars, and some iron ingots. And this can hook up to any RF. I think it also handles Tesla if you're using that power mod. But I do have thermal expansion here with some immersive engineering cables. You can tell it's connected because when you stand on it, you'll get smoke particles and your battery will start charging up like crazy. Let's see. I did that, did those, did that, did those. Am I missing anything? Oh, okay. I did miss something. Now, if you did want to go a little bit overboard with your augments, there is a dungeon find that will help you out. It's called neuroposine, and this is an anti-rejection drug, which 20 minutes, that's, I don't know, I think that's, what, like 2-3 Minecraft days? And from there, it's really not much else I can say. Although, for anyone who likes mixing tech and magic mods, you pair this with Botania, with the dungeon loot generating flower. Yeah, you could probably abuse the system to get yourself an unlimited amount. But aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Because I covered the cyber zombies and I covered everything else. Huh. I guess that must be it for right now. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will have a link in the description to this mod page, so you can check it out for yourself. And I would really like to see this in like some sort of tech-themed dystopian future mod pack, so I can play that with people. Because I would gladly become a cyborg. But aside from that, if you like the video, leave a like. Love to see you subscribe, and I will see you later.